What is up, everybody? Mikey Dare Panzernator here with a replay for you in the Bayern. Now, I have finally gotten to the Gneiss now. This is, I think, I'm looking, one of two Bayern replays that I have for you. And that is it. We finally got to the Gneiss now, so I am, as I'm recording this, I'm playing, or not right now, but I'll be playing my Shorn Horse to train up the Gneisenau Captain, and yeah, so fun stuff there, but there we go. We have a game for you. Okay, I think the volume is just a little low-ish. I don't know, maybe like more like right there. I'm sorry. Let me know. I think it's fine, but anyhow, so yeah, we got ourselves a game on no, that's wrong button. Straight. Looking at matchmaking, we're tier 6 in a land of mostly tier 6s, but some tier 5s too. Texas, the Giulio Cesare, Fuso, QE, Queen Elizabeth's, but and unfortunately there are 2 carriers per side, so that might not be preferable at all. However, I think we're going to do just fine. So, what's everyone saying? What's with worse or whatever? Yeah, so they're talking about battleships in the chat and how a lot of these Duke of York missions are battleship focused. And, or maybe it was another video, I don't know. But there's discussion about, having missions gated by, ship type creating matchmaking problems. Honestly, I don't have a problem with it. Like some of the Duke of York missions, the ones that were like, oh, do damage to battleships while playing a cruiser. Honestly, I like it because it made me play cruisers that I normally don't play anymore. And I'm a battleship main player. That's kind of the generic thing. You look at my stats, and that's undisputably true. However, I have plenty of, I have no shortage of ships in my port that I bought or earned, either way, of both types, and there are plenty of good cruisers out there that I just never even give a chance, just because I'm like, oh, I want to play battleships. I'm a battleship player. So, but right now I'm a battleship player, Citadel and Emeralds. That's what I do. And like, just playing recently, just British cruisers drive me mad. Like freaking smoke screens and all of that. Like, this Emerald is clearly still learning his place in the universe. That salvo made me sad. That salvo really made me sad. I remember that specifically from this game. I'm like, really? My aim was true and just RNG just screwed me over. You hate to see that, but that's kind of a German battleship thing. But what can you do? Anyhow, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And at first we kind of did succeed. We did get a Citadel on our first salvo. But I mean, like, look at this. Really? That's just unfortunate. The Queen Elizabeth is trying to get cutesy with us. Not a big fan, but I want to finish off this Emerald. It's sailing in a very not smart direction. So let's make it pay for it. Let's make them pay for their sins. Yeah. Punish those who dare go against the Panzernator. I think that means off to a great start, because the English-speaking captains do say that whenever things happen. We have a Leander that just absolutely just ganked Nievny, just absolutely rammed into him, which I think is glorious. Not exactly sure where that was, but I think, or was that detonation? No, it does Die Hard. That was a ram. That was a ram. So, yeah, another great salvo on this Queen Elizabeth. I mean, we're, already up to like 37,000 damage, and we're just getting started. Ish, a little bit, 5 minutes to into the game, that's a quarter of the way through. But then again, pretty much most of the action takes place between the 5 minute and the 5 minute and the 15 minute mark. So that is neither here nor there. Look at Nuremberg. Squishy cruisers. I like squishy cruisers. I wish I shot better at squishy cruisers. Like, and then pressing C and changing things. And that was high. That was not shell dispersion. That was me aiming poorly. So, and I don't know why, but I decided to mess with the C key that changes where you're aiming from. I don't really know why that's a thing, or like when you would actually use that, but I'm just messing with it, using the Nuremberg to try and see if there's anything useful about it. But yeah, firing at the Texas over here, I'm kind of getting used to a certain like protocol or whatever. Like, whatever ships, if there's ships in multiple directions, you face your bow towards the ones that are the biggest threat, and then broadside to ones that are kind of la-di-da to you, and then shoot from your broadside towards your bow, and then you kind of turn in an angle. And I'm talking about a bunch of nonsense. Let's just shoot this motherfucker. Unbelievable. So, uplink 5, good for us. 4,600, not bad. Not bad at all. Our team got off to a good start. You know, I think we were up 3-1, 3-0, but now it's 4-2 ships down, so that's fine. But, you know, at the same time, I have a good feeling I'm going to have something to say about that. Kind of turned a little bit too much, overcorrected a bit. But let's see if these shells kill the Queen Elizabeth. Yep, they did. That got him. So I said got him a little bit weird. Anyway, we got a Fuso. Fuso was a fun ship. Like, I was playing Managato and it was okay. I don't know. Something about just having a shit ton of turrets is quite enjoyable. I don't know. I might revisit the Fuso at some point. Like, I was kind of thinking, you know, now that I have my North Carolina, now for my Americans and my Gneisenau, for the for my Germans, you know, here, I'm starting to think, like, you know, I'm kind of getting to the point, like, you know, I kept the Omaha for a little while, which I sold it because it's not that big of a deal. But I'm getting to the point in the tech tree where I'm like, I kind of want to start keeping ships, you know. I want to keep the Gneisenau. I want to keep the Bismarck. I want to keep the NorCal, and the Iowa. And I'm like, okay, I can deal with this. You know, and then there's ships like the Pensacola. It's okay, but I don't know if I want to play it again once I get past it. I don't know if I want to play any. I mean, okay, I don't know. I'm just thinking about tech tree ships I'd want to revisit. But for now, I have plenty of ships to play with and just grinding up the line. So there we go. We have a Zuhao or whatever way the hell over there running away. And I mean, I mopped up my side of the map pretty effectively. Didn't get the kill on that Fuso, which yeah, it's fine. We're fine, guys. We're fine. But now it's time to kick it into high gear. You know, all 20-something knots of speed. You know, speed demon Bayern right here, with our Christmassy camo, and go to the south of the map where all the action is. You know, where this is where the fun begins. That sort of thing. So, yep, just keep on sailing, and everyone's sailing away from me, which is a bit unfortunate, but regardless, it's what we do. So, a little time for some conversation here. How's everybody doing? Everyone good? Good. Anyhow, yeah, so the Bayern, I don't know. Final verdict on the Bayern, it's okay. Like, I don't think it's good for a tier 6 battleship. I just unlocked my Queen Elizabeth, so verdicts out on that, but I definitely like the New Mexico and the Fuso more than I like the Bayern. So, I don't know. It's good. It's got good armor, but I don't know. Also, you know, matchmaking's changed since I was in those original tech tree ships and all that and that sort of thing. So, new ships are out, and the dynamics change and everything. So I don't necessarily know. I don't have a definitive answer, but just my gut feeling, I like the Fuso and the New Mexico a lot more than I like the Bayern. So not a ship, not a, I didn't hate it, but I definitely didn't love it. It's just, and a lot of tier 6 ships are kind of like that. It's, you have some of these lower tier games where you can kind of dominate in, and sometimes you get up tier and you're like, oh, I'm in a Bayern going up against a Bismarck. This is not fun. So it's just a weird tier like that. For some reason, all my guns didn't fire at the Cesare, which was unfortunate. And we're shooting at the Bogue, and I hope those hit the Bogue. Well, we overpinned the Bogue, so that's something. But yeah, we're just kind of sailing in, trying to hit everyone, and everyone, they're like, oh, Panzernator, got to run away from that crazy man. And you know what? They're right. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work on firing at some of these people and taking them out. Get out my way, fool. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Capturing B while at it. And the crazy thing is that Battleship that was helping me out, I think I don't. I can actually change my rudder right now, but it won't affect anything because, oh no. Like, why does replay have like actual controls like this? Like, I could do all of this stuff. Oh, by the way, I killed a Konigsberg, for those of you watching. I'm just messing. Like, why do replays let me like adjust the rudder and all that? But they don't, I don't like obviously don't change how a ship works, but how they can like change the direction of everything. But they don't like, keep the end screens for the game or have, less glitchiness or all that. I don't know. Wargaming, please make replays great again, or great in general. I don't know. Oh look, airplanes. I hate airplanes. Airplanes make me mad, because they try and deliver the torpedoes that I am so adamantly against. You know what else makes me mad? This torpedo right here. Like, oh, torpedo beats. Nope. That's bullshit right there. I know part of that might be me like, oh, you turned and you kept turning and blah blah blah. How the hell am I supposed to know that? Just the shape of the ship is kind of dumb. And I already popped my repairs, so hopefully these torpedoes miss me. Oh, Lord have mercy. See, I'm just continuing to circle around. Have 3 kills. Trying to kill people. I'm like, ooh, Zuho, you bastard. You're the one that frickin' that's trying to kill me. Screw you. Also, screw the Bayern's guns for not being able to keep up with everything. I'm gonna eat 1 torpedo. Please don't flood. Please don't flood. Please don't flood. Please don't flood. Torpedo protection, bitches. Love it. And some torpedo beats right there. Even though, I've eaten 2 in the past, like, a minute or so. Yeah. Not ideal. This burning is not ideal. Let's get some of those hit points back. Have a good pool. Good bit of gray bar that we are able to reclaim. And let's kill this piece of shit Zuho, who's trying to kill me. Concentrate fire on the Zuho. Well, you know what, people? You might as well not do that. 4 kills. 4. Count them right. 78,000 damage, which I don't know. Considering the tiers is good, right? I don't. That's above average. So it's a good bit of damage. It's not like Titanic or Herculean or anything, but it's good. Also, the Italian is going backwards. He left his lasagna in the oven and needs to go back and take it out. I'm just gonna mention pasta every time I talk about Italian shit, aren't I? That's probably gonna happen. Just like I mentioned baguettes probably every time I talk about a French ship. Tea for British. I don't talk about tea for British that much. Usually it's me cursing British cruisers or I'm usually cursing out a British ship because it's either battleships and their nonsensical HE, or it's the cruisers and their stupid old smokescreen tactics, which I love using in like the Perth. And if I leveled up some British cruisers, I'd probably enjoy it too. But when you play a battleship and there's a ship hiding in smoke, raining AP on you, that death by 1,000 cuts, and if you charge into the smoke, they torpedo you, and you can't run away fast because your battleship, it's just a bad situation. And like people are like, ooh, planes shipped with radar, you can spot them, or destroyers and torpedoes smoking, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, first of all, no, I'm in a battleship. Like that doesn't solve the issue. And like teammates having that, well, your teammates are never guaranteed to have any consumables or any of those any of those abilities. As well as I don't trust teamwork to help me out as much. Like, whatever. Rant about all that. I will sink the bow just out of revenge. I'm mad at carriers because that's like where all my damage came from this, or all the damage I ate came from this game. Like that shell dispersion, okay, that might have been more aim than anything, but that overpin made me sad. Also capturing C because screw your team, we're winning. Screw your bow nonsense. And the Cesare. Yep, so a pretty good game. Our team did well. I know I was just complaining about teammates. And the bow died, and victory for the good guys. So, how do we do? We got 4 kills. We got Dreadnought and First Blood, which is very nice. 4 kills, Citadels, even some secondary hits. We just did a lot this game. So, shot down some planes. You don't see that every day. Number 2 player on the team, I mean, I'm going to contest that. I mean, he did get like 100 more XP. Whatever, dude. Damage received, I guess. I don't know. It was about half and half between aviation and fires and all that versus shells and all that. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe most of my damage wasn't from bombers. But anyhow, that is the Bayern. That is one of my final games in the Bayern. My last game in the Bayern was complete and utter shit. So that's part of why I'm like, could I'm not going to miss her too much. But anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know how your grind up the tech trees are going. I know some of you have blazed right through them and have everything unlocked. Congratulations. I hope to join you at some point. But anyways, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you all in the next one. But until then, this is Mikey, der Panzernator, signing out. See you, nerds.